In this video, I'm going to go through the engine checks and the inside technical checks on a different car, a Volkswagen Golf, just to show you the different layout in this car. I'd like to start by thanking you all very much for contributing to me on PayPal. It was only a few weeks ago I put up that PayPal link and I've gotten quite a few donations and I really appreciate it. If you want to contribute, if you find these videos useful, you can do so. The link will be in the description and the first comment and on the about page. So we're going to get straight into these checks here now, but I just want to mention one more thing. There's a great book that I always recommend for learner drivers, and it's this book here, Get It by Brian O'Leary. It's a really informative book on preparing for your test, but it's suitable for all levels, whether you're a beginner preparing for the test or you've just passed your test. Very easy to read, lots of key tips in there, so I leave an Amazon link in the description. If you wish to purchase that, I'll get a small commission as well. So links in the description and in the first comment if you wish to buy that. So let's get straight into this video here. I want to show you first of all how to open the bonnet on this Volkswagen Golf. So we have to open the door here first. So the catch for the bonnet is just here. Now on some cars, like on my Opel Corsa, it's on the other side, but on the Volkswagen Golf it's just here. So I'll pull this forward like this and I can just hear the thing popping over there then. So I'll close the door then and we'll have a look under the bonnet now. So as with a lot of cars, there's a little bit of a latch here that you have to pull up. It's a little bit awkward, but if I pull the hood up slightly, a little kind of a connection just in here, just there. So I'll just pull it up here. Now do you see this thing here? It's just that there, if we can get a bit closer. So when I put my fingers underneath like that, I just pull this thing up like that. Some cars have things you pull sideways, but there it's just up like that. So some cars like these, and Nissan Micras is one that springs to mind, can be a little bit awkward. So just be prepared and go through it with someone who knows, or with a driving instructor or something like that. Okay, so just pull that up and the thing just opens up and it just holds itself up. On some cars you have to have a thing, a support beam, but that just holds itself up. So let's go through the main checks anyway, if we can get a bit closer here. Okay, so first of all we have this here, which is the engine oil. That's where the engine oil goes in, sorry. Down here then we have the dipstick. So in order to use that, we would pull it out, give it a clean, then put it back in from where you got it, put it back in here now, not there, in here. Give it about 10 or 20 seconds and then check it again. It should be between the minimum and the maximum levels, only when the engine is cold and on a flat surface. Over here to the left then, the windscreen water is here, and then we have just above it is the coolant. So that's the washer for the windscreen, and then the coolant is just a mixture of water and antifreeze. We have minimum and maximum here on the side of the coolant as well, just here. It's getting a bit low there now on this one, as you can see, so that's where the minimum and maximum levels are there on that, if you want to check them. Okay, so moving over a little bit this side then, we have the battery here, and that is there, and then we have the fans just in here as well, and the radiator is just further in behind the fans. So just briefly again, we have the battery, the fans, the oil, the dipstick, the water and the coolant, and of course as well the brake fluid is just in here. Sorry, I nearly forgot about that. The brake fluid is just right up there. The easy way to remember it is it's usually the one nearest the brake pedal. So that's the brake fluid, helps the brakes work properly. There's a minimum maximum mark on it as well, but I don't really go near that. That's a job for the mechanics to do because it's a kind of a dangerous fluid. Okay, so that's basically the engine checks here on a Volkswagen Golf. Let's have a look inside the car now. So we're inside the car now, and we're going to have a look at the internal checks that you will get asked some of in your driving test. So first of all, I'm just going to turn the car on so we can do a sample of some of the things. Now over here anyway, we have the hazard lights. So they're just generally used in an emergency, or if you're broken down or something like that. We have the air vents here then, which can be adjusted as so, if you want to direct the air a certain way. Similarly here. Also we have the back demister here. So this will defog or demist the back window. So if I press that button there, you'll see the light will come on and it will clear the back window of condensation or frost or ice on a cold day. This is just recirculates air already in the car. So like if you wanted to keep bad smells outside and you didn't want those bad smells to be inside, you could just recirculate the air in the car. But usually if you want to clear your windows quicker, it's better to not have that on. Okay, this is the demisters here for the front then. So first of all, we should, if we want to clear the front windscreen of condensation or frost or ice, we should have it on this symbol here, which is the window symbol. We should turn it up to at least 2 or 3, I'd say. It depends on how cold it is or how bad the frost is. And then over here, usually the hotter air the better, but sometimes it's good just to leave it on medium as well, so the car doesn't get too hot too quick. So the temperature, the power of the fan, and the direction of the air is all these here in terms of the front demisters. Over on the far side here, just to the right of the steering wheel, we have the control for the lights. So at the moment it's on 0, that's off. Here we have it auto, so that's the auto setting. So there'll be automatic lights at the front when that comes on. Just one more to the right here then. See these little cat's eyes here? That is the symbol for the parking lights or side lights. They're basically very dim and very small lights. They're really only backup lights, so if your main headlights goes at night, at least one of these ones will be on at the front. So they'll just be there to let people know that you're not a motorbike coming towards the other car. So they're the parking lights or side lights. One more to the right here then, we have the dipped headlights, and you use these in bad weather, overcast weather, rain, and of course at night. Really they should be used all the time anyway, because it's better to drive with your lights on. Just to the right here then, we have these 2 symbols here, fog lights. So the top one is the front fog lights, because you can see the symbol is slightly dipped down there, so we'll just get a close look at that there. You see the way it's slightly dipped. So that's the fog lights, the front fog lights, and the one here is the back fog lights. So in order to make them work, we have to pull the thing out like this, like that, and then what happens then is you'll see the symbol here on the dashboard here, the orange one just there, and that just to point out here, this one here, yeah. So that's the back fog light symbol there. Okay, once and then twice. So once is for the front fog lights, and then the second time for the back fog lights. So just once again, so front, back fog lights. Okay, even though the only symbol that comes up here is the back fog light symbol, but it's for both of them anyway. Okay, so I'm just going to turn off the lights here now, and in order to turn them off, I just push it in first, and then just put it back to 0. These controls here then beside the lights, this is just to adjust the level of lights. So if you wanted to maybe have the front headlights a little bit higher, you would adjust this here like so. And this just has to do with the dash lights. So if you wanted to have the dashboard lights a little bit lighter or brighter or dimmer, you would adjust that here up and down. Okay, so the wipers then, this is the control for the wipers. So if I push it up just gently, it'll come on to an intermittent setting. Now on this car I think there's automatic, so that the car will detect the more rain it is, the more regularly that intermittent setting will work. If I push it up one more then like this, you'll see that it'll go on in a more consistent way, and if I go up again, it'll go faster. Okay, so I'm just going to bring it back down now to off, and if I was to go down just once like that, it'll work once and once only. Okay, now if I want to use the water then, I will do this. I'll pull it towards me like this, just like that. It's a little bit low there now in water, so it might take a while to come out, and there it is. And that's how the water works there. You just pull the thing towards you and the water comes out, and that should self-correct like that. The back wiper then, if we have a look here, I just need to push this forward gently like that, and that means the back wiper will work there then. And if I want the water on the back, just here, if I want the water on the back, I just push that forward and hold it, and that will bring the water on the back then. And if I just bring it forward like that, then it'll turn off. Okay, so that's the wipers there, which are just on the right hand side here, not too far from the lights. Here then we have the indicators and also the full headlights. So you can see the symbol here for the full headlights. So if I want to use the full headlights, I have to make sure my dipped ones are on first, and then I just push that forward like that, and you'll see the blue light come on there. Just in there, there's a blue light. Okay, so they will be the full headlights, only for use, let's turn it off for now, only for use at night if you're on a country road, for example, and there's no street lights or anything like that. You wouldn't want to be overusing those in town. We also have the indicators here as well, so down is for left, like that, and then up for right. There's actually a quick one as well, so if I give that a little gentle flick like that, you'll see it'll only go on 3 times, which is handy if you're, I'll just do it again there. So 1, 2, 3. It's handy if you're overtaking a cyclist or something like that there. Or if you're overtaking a small hazard, that little quick indicator is quite convenient. We have the horn here as well, just a symbol here, but that's only to be used in an emergency anyway. So they would be the main technical checks on this Volkswagen Golf. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, and let me know in the comment section if you have any questions about technical checks or anything like that. It's only a small part of the overall test. Even if you get all these wrong, it doesn't mean you failed the test. It's just just a minor part of the overall driving test itself. So you can contribute if you wish by following the PayPal link, and don't forget to click on that Amazon link if you would like to purchase that great book by Brian O'Leary. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon when I'll be making another driving lesson video. Bye for now.